Hello everybody, this is T with Kate's Crafty Closet with another Christmas tag in my Christmas 2019 tag series. So this is what we're going to create today. Easy, fun, and simple. Can't get much better than that, right? So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. First thing I went ahead and did is this is some green olive cardstock from Fun Stamper's Journey. This is, I think, 3 inches by 5.5, so you can make your tags whatever size you want. All depends on the elements that you're going to put on it would be the deciding factor for me. Because I'm using that bigger tree, I went with a longer tag. So we're going to pull out our We Are Memory Keepers chomper. This is the angled chomper. I'm going to go ahead and do the large angle. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 sides, and then that creates our little tag, and we're done with that. So next thing I went ahead and did is I die cut out of some gold paper. You can use any kind of gold paper, but this is the one I have on hand from my Mind's Eye, which is produced by American Crafts. Well, actually this is my American Crafts, not my Mind's Eye, so I apologize for that. So this is just the gold piece on there. So we're going to go ahead and die cut from this die set the larger tree. This one is called Woodlands from Sizzix and Timholtz. So I went ahead and cut one of those out. And then, which is that right there. And then I have this Spellbinders die. And that's where I cut my joy out of the same cardstock. And this also has other sentiments in it, like joy, Noel, happy holidays, Merry, and Christmas. All separate dies. You get 6 of them in total. This is called Detailed Cutting Dies Holiday Sentiment. So I'll do the best that I can to link in the description box below the things that I used in today's video. So it's like, unfortunately, I'm missing a piece that I thought I had already cut down, but I guess I did not. This is a piece of glitter cardstock, white glitter cardstock from Cricut. So I'm going to go ahead and have to die cut on camera, so to speak. Well, actually it's next to me, so we need to use, it is a stitched slope die. So I'll show it to you in just a moment what it looks like. So here is the stitch die. It's a slope die, so we're just going to kind of run that through our die cutting machine so we can put that onto the bottom of our card. So give me 1 second, and I apologize that I thought I had it, and I probably did. It probably got stuck to something, and it's somewhere into the craft room. But this piece is the 3-inch piece, which is the width of the tag. And if it's larger than the tag and it goes off to the side, I'm 100% totally okay with that. So hold on 1 second, and I'll be right there. So this is just my Vagabond, my go-to die machine that I actually use the most, because I can cut my bigs and that as well. So here is our little slope. We have that right there. So, all right, let me move this to the side and grab that piece. So basically this is going to sit onto the bottom of our card, right? Our tag. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and punch my hole using my hole puncher. And then I have some metallic reinforcers. I'm going to put these on first because I'm going to be heat embossing, and this reinforcers may not stick on top of the embossing powder, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and put those on first. And I picked these up from Amazon. They're really cool, like different type of metallics. All right, these like to stick. Do my best to line these up on that hole, and I don't stress out when I am not able to do that. It's like not going to be the end of the world if I can't do that. So I don't stress out about those things. I'm just grabbing a piece of copy paper for our embossing. So I always should keep some of this out on the desk, but I always have a tendency not to do that. So I'm going to take a spray bottle of water. I'm going to do this off to the side. I'm not going to grab as much on the bottom, so I'm going to put my thumb over the top of that and just squirt off to the side. Or you can put it in your hand, whatever you want. And I just wanted to protect this paper as well too, so I don't get my embossing powder stuck to that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Ink on 3 Arctic White embossing powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it across our tag here, and then I'm going to shake off the excess. So this is the thing, it's not going to be perfect, and it's going to look like snow, right? So snow goes everywhere, and it goes all over my desk too. So let's just call this Crafter's Snow embossing powder, right? All right, let me put this to the side, and I'm going to bring out the heat tool, and I'm just going to hold it until my embossing powder melts. And I can always tell when it melts because it gets shiny and glossy. And if you have a problem seeing it, just tilt it a little bit and you'll see metamorphose into amazingness. I love the way heat embossing, the magic that it does. And this takes a little bit longer to heat up than your standard heating tool, your embossing gun, because this is a lower heat and it doesn't come out super fast, but it is hot. Don't think it's not hot, because it is. So I like to use this. This is great for when you're doing watercolor. Like, it doesn't make your water spread all over the paper if that's not the look you're going for. You have a little bit more control with this heating tool. So it's going to take us a little moment because we have all these little specks all over. It'll take a little bit longer than normal. But I just love heat embossing with water. It's like so super simple and super easy, right? The possibilities are endless. Okay, that big spot right there is what I was trying to make sure is melted. Okay, I'm gonna switch. I need to get the bottom and I don't want to burn my fingers, my digits. And if you don't have a squirt bottle, a mister or anything like that, you can just put the water into your hand and just fling it on there. Okay, that's done. So we're going to give that a moment to cool off a little bit before I go ahead and touch it. And while we're doing that, I'm going to bring in my little snowbank. And I have some foam squares. I'm going to put 4 of them on here, and I'll just might as well go ahead and take that release paper off now so I don't struggle, which won't struggle anyway, but that's okay. There we go. This one needs to go the opposite way. I'm going to pull in my pokey tool and I'm going to lift release paper off until I can grab it with my finger. There we go. 1. I tried a little trick the other day and see if it would work to pull off this release paper all in one swoop, and unfortunately it was a fail. Like, maybe I'll do a video on it just to show you that it didn't work. Let me know if you want me to do a video of what I did and it didn't work. That way you can kind of see it in action. It's like I tried, but yeah, it just didn't work. And that's okay. You gotta try things out until you see it. You know, if it works, it works. If it don't, it doesn't. It's okay. But don't not try is what I tell myself. Don't not try. If you think it, try it. All right, so here we are. Just gonna kind of flatten that out a little bit, and we can. Don't put that on there first. And I thought that came up. That release paper off that first one. I thought it came up. Like, did any of them come off of there? No, it left some on the sticky part. That's weird. Like, I thought I was pulling it up, but it actually did not. On 3 of them, it left a little bit of that release paper on it. That's weird. Never had that happen before. But anywho, so we got that. Straighten it up, flatten it out a little bit. So we're going to come in with our tree. I'm going to put it over here onto the side because it's a little bit tall. And it's going to hang off the edge there. And I'm totally 100% okay. I have my art glitter glue. I always tap it off to the side because sometimes it either doesn't want to come out or it wants to shoot out like a whole bunch of it. And it's like, in a little bit, if it does come out onto the surface, I'm okay because I'm just going to use it, you know, with my finger. I'll put some of this on there so I won't waste it. I promise you. Like, I gotta find my fine metal tip for this, because I've lost it more than once in my craft room. Okay, just get it on here, and okay, and if you get a little bit onto the desk, we just pick it up, and I'm gonna spread it a little bit, and then I'll bring it in, and we're going to line it up the best that we can, to the best of our ability, and I'm going to adhere it down. Okay, next thing we're going to do is, that's when we're going to bring in our snowbank and put our snowbank right down here on the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead, and I lost my little joy die cut, like because I had to go ahead and cut out that snowbank again, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and just die cut it again, right? So since it's just right here, we might as well just go ahead and die cut it. So I'm getting a little extra time today. It's like, that's the only bad thing about things disappear in my craft room, like there is a vortex. I strongly believe that if there is a vortex in my craft room, that things get sucked up into the abyss and never to be seen again, or it gets stuck to the most craziest places. So there is our little joy die, and I'm going to use my little pokey tool, and I'm going to poke out a little excess in the center. Because we put this on glitter paper, smart thing would have been to do is put some double-sided adhesive on the back of that paper when I die cut it so it sticks better. But we're just going to put some art glitter glue on our mat here, and I'm going to go in with and just use my finger, and I'm going to put it on there. Like, I don't want a whole lot, but I want enough that it's going to adhere. And you're going to have to give it a moment to grab and stick and dry, because it's going to want to move because of that glitter. It's not going to want to grab really quickly like it normally does. Okay. That's perfect. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and grab some of our natural jute twine here. I'm going to cut like I normally do, 14 inches, and we're just going to run it through our tag. I'm going to fold it, or in half, so to speak. I'm going to run it through our little doohickey hole here, and one wants to go and the other one wants to lay back. That's fine. I'm going to get you in here, promise you. Alright, there we go. And we're going to do a slip knot. If you want to do a bow, you most certainly can. So there is our tag for today. Like, how super simple and easy was that? Not too bad. When you have everything in front of you like you're supposed to, it works out perfectly. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Make sure you hit this like button if you like this video. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And you want to hit that notification bell as well, so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And so thank you very much, and y'all have a crafty day, y'all.